Hi, thanks so much for joining. I'm Joe Peterson. I'm the Vice President of Cloud and Security for Clarify 360. We're here talking about cloud security, and I'm here on behalf of the CTO Advisor and their AWS Everyday series. So today we're going to talk about AWS Artifact. AWS Artifact, available in the console, is a self-service audit artifact retrieval portal that provides customers with on-demand access to AWS compliance documentation and AWS agreements. You can use AWS Artifact reports to download AWS security and compliance documents such as AWS ISO certifications, payment card industry PCI, and system and organization control SOC reports. You can use AWS Artifact agreements to review, accept, and track the status of an AWS agreement, such as a Business Associate Addendum, better known as BAA. All AWS accounts have access to AWS Artifact. Root users and IAM users with admin permissions can download all audit artifacts available to their account by agreeing to the associated terms and conditions. You'll need to grant IAM users with non-admin permissions access to AWS Artifact using IAM permissions. This allows you to grant a user access to AWS Artifact while restricting access to other services and resources within your AWS account. AWS Artifact reports can be used by all AWS customers to assess and validate the security and compliance of the AWS infrastructure and services that they use. You can share the AWS compliance reports with your customers. It's something that customers ask for, of course. And you can do this directly if you're permitted by the T's and C's available to the specific AWS compliance report. Additionally, your customers can access AWS compliant reports using their own AWS account. So if they do not already have an account, you should direct them to create one, and there's no charge for creating the account. So what are a few use cases? Understand AWS security and compliance posture. Find auditor-issued reports, certifications, accreditations, and other third-party attestations of AWS in a comprehensive resource. One place. Manage select online agreements at scale so you can review, accept, manage your agreements with AWS, and apply them to current and future accounts within the organization. And then lastly, you can assess third-party security and compliance. So you can perform due diligence of ISVs that sell products on the AWS marketplace with on-demand access to their security and compliance reports. Thanks so much for joining.